Carson, just tell us kind of about the last couple of days. We saw you out there Friday, and then what was Saturday and Sunday like?
Yeah.
Making the decision?
Stressful, mentally and physically, just trying to get ready, unknowing really until pregame warm-up, kind of where I was going to be at and if I was going to be able to go. So it's been a exhausting couple days, really exhausting week, just trying to get out here. Wish it would have been a better result, but there's a lot of different emotions in there, frustrations. Guys are angry, different things, but at the same time, guys are staying together. You can already see it, and guys are hungry for next week. It's a long season. We still got 14 games. Made it harder on ourselves digging a hole like this, but it's a long season, and we're going to get back to work.
What did you work the game plan today?
I don't know. Hard to put a number on something like that.
You've been more physically limited on a football field in the NFL than you were today?
Tough to say. I probably would say no, but hard to fully say that.
You're walking gently right now. At what point do you think you can get, you guys don't have a bye until December.
Yep.
Do you feel like you can get to a point where you can get 100% again? Because
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Even with the games coming as fast as they are?
Honestly, I felt like it was the grace of God that I was even able to compete out here today. The way the early in this week looked. Credit to the training staff and getting me ready to go. But yeah, I'm very confident just how quickly it's already. From not being really able to walk for the first 2 days this week to playing today, I'm very confident that we can progress this thing along and be myself.
Do you feel like you need to, I know you like to practice, but in order to get to that point, maybe some Wednesdays don't practice, kind of a, quote unquote bad day.
Yeah. Those are all kind of things we'll see as we go type of thing. See where I'm at, take it every day. There's one thing I learned, it's take it literally day by day with this type of stuff. So we'll see what that looks like come Wednesday morning and evaluate as we go.
Not criticism, but how much were you limited out there? You did not look like yourself. Just by virtue of you.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't going to scramble around and make some plays. Didn't feel great when I did that, but at the same time, there's plays we made. There's plays in the pocket that I missed, that I'm kicking myself that I want back down there in the red zone and some things like that. We had a chance. We didn't execute in key situations, third downs and red zone, and it definitely cost us.
When was the first time you allowed it to enter your mind that playing might be a possibility? Was it not until Friday in practice?
Obviously, I was pretty down Monday with how painful it was, but just seeing the MRI scans and what the doctors were saying, they said there was a chance. So at that point, it was full speed ahead. But I'm going to be honest, it looked pretty dim there for a while. But I'd probably say Thursday, gearing up to try and practice Friday, was the first time I'm like, all right, I was a little stressed about it. I knew it was a big day to see where I was at, but it responded good enough, and I was able to go today.
It was decided after pregame warm-up, correct?
Yep.
And how do you feel now?
A little sore.
That was my next question. So now coming out of this, what's the course of action when you get home tonight?
Yeah, just like I did last week, honestly. More treatment, just like I told y'all this week. Throw the kitchen sink at it to try and get healthy, like you mentioned, try and get 100% as soon as I can. But yeah, it's going to be the same type of approach as rehab, treatment, and let it heal.
What's the conversation like with Frank when it's very clear that he was like, you need to throw it away if there's anything? It kind of runs counter to how you play football.
Yeah.
So how did you guys work through that? And how did it play out for you when you're in the heat of the moment?
Yeah, it's tough. Kind of changes mentality a little bit, and there's some of that I need to work on regardless. And I know that, but kind of going into it, coach knew it. He wanted to call the game that way to help me get the ball out of my hands. And credit the Titans, they did some good things to kind of make the reads really cloudy and did some different pressures. A lot of stuff that we hadn't seen on film yet. Obviously, I'll go back and watch the tape, but they did a good job making it hard on us.
Did they kind of force you guys to throw it with some of their looks? Naheem said that you guys had to kill a lot of runs.
Yeah, there's some of both. But yeah, they definitely did a great job disguising some of their stuff and kind of getting us out of the plays we wanted to call and those types of things. So hats off to them for making it tough on us today.
How hard was it for you, Carson, as a quarterback, knowing Frank was calling the game different because of your ankle? You've always played a certain way, so how hard was it for you to kind of manage that, saying, right, you know what? I gotta make sure I gotta make this quick throw, or, you know, or a couple of times you guys try to run screens and you just kind of
Yep.
You're from a mental standpoint for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely different for me, but I knew that going in, and you know, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it could have been better though, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I knew mentally and physically that's where I was going to have to be. So could have been better though, for sure.
There was a solid foundation of leadership in this locker room before you got here, but what's your role now to make sure this thing doesn't crack and just spiral out of control?
Yeah, kind of what you mentioned, the leadership is excellent here, and I sensed that from the moment I got here. And even not just, there's a lot of leaders, you know, whether they're wearing a C on Sunday or not, there's a lot of leadership, guys that have kind of seen a little bit of everything in this locker room. So I'm going to be right in the mix with everybody else. Just, hey, we got a long season. Just reminding guys we got a long season. And we've played 3 good teams that have been really good opponents that we've been in every game. And so we can't beat ourselves up. We can't hang our heads. We can't play the woe is me game or start pointing fingers. And I'm confident we won't. I'm confident we won't. We'll go right back to work and we'll get this thing turned around.
Last question, Holder.
I was just going to ask kind of the same thing, just only 3. I mean, it's not a place you want to be. Where you guys are now, are you seeing some of the things that you thought this team was made of? Are you still seeing those traits now, even at 0-3?
For sure, I am. I'm seeing flashes of things. I'm seeing. The one thing I'm excited about is kind of what I mentioned, is the character of the guys in there. Obviously, not where we want to be, not the start we were expecting, not the start we were hoping for. Like I mentioned earlier, we've kind of made it hard on ourselves here. But at the same time, the character of the guys, like I can tell they're just hungry to go turn this thing around. And this is the NFL. You got 6 days and we're traveling already. So there's no time to kind of play the woe is me game and just get back to work.